Hello and welcome to my channel Solar Scribe. I'm doing a transmission today because it's a 444 portal day again, and I got the message to write down these 3 feeling states, and we're starting to on a vibratory level integrate these different energies within us. So we've got ego, belief and knowing. And then we have a 4th feeling state, which is what is coming through this 444 energy, which is I don't know. This is the alchemic state. So it's from calm, neutral, 0 point. So regarding anything on the earth plane, finances, relationships, anything that's kind of 3D. What I've been shown is that if we go through the 4th feeling state, which is I don't know, so you bring it back to neutrality, so it wouldn't be panic or fear, it's not going to be wishing or hoping. There is I put a mark against that one because there's a kind of knowing there as a master, but the 4th feeling state is I don't know, because then you create these portals of energy that allow for more options to come in. Because if you're saying from ego, right, I haven't got any money, I need to get a job. Believe, I wish I could find work. This is just an example. Knowing that you're going to get a job within a certain time span, which is what I normally do. And kind of going with the flow. But the 4th feeling state is I don't know what's going to happen, so it's none of these 3 things, but that's the alchemic state. That's where this 0 point energy goes through the positive polarity, and that's where you get infinite possibilities and timelines. Okay, right, so I've been asked to clear my desk completely today. I had the dragon energy yesterday, but I've literally got this. The energy shifted again. I can feel a difference yet again. So it's like the fire energy has calmed down a bit for me. So I'm now going to bring the masters in and have a look at where we are in terms of what this energy is now and how it can serve us, how the energy in the now can serve us. Okay. Right, so Ashtar's back again. That doesn't surprise me because I got the message it's another galactic day. Right, I'm going to start with this one because whether it's contentious or not, I'm going to say it because obviously it's what I'm guided to say. So this is about forgiveness, but on a neutrality plane, there is no forgiveness because there is no sin. And that's all I'm going to say on that, because the more people, talk about it and deliberate it, it gets back into ego. So I'm not doing that. So it's within all of us to look at what our knowings are around forgiveness and sin. Okay. And Mary and Mary are here on this, coming on the sin kind of thread. If you look at Mary Magdalene, she's wearing red, and there's something called the red thread with Mary Magdalene. So if you feel guided, go and research that. But we've got 44 and 44 here. So these 2 are the epitome of the new energy that is here, and they are the original but new, if you can have such a thing, original but new divine feminine energy. So these guys are not, these women are not, and these female energies, I'm just talking in 3D there, these female energies are not light and fluffy. You know, Mother Mary, look, she's wearing ice blue. Her eyes are gorgeous. Got the pink there, symbolising the children, you know. And she's got the white light. But she is a force to be reckoned with. When she doesn't like what's happening as an energy through the embodiment of the divine feminine, which is us, there will be consequences. And that's what Mother Mary is saying. We're teaching that through our mastery of this energy. And that's where this one comes in, because she's got the red roses as well. We're alchemizing this energy that's going on at the planet of the minute. That there are certain factions, shall we say, that you know, want to do whatever they want to do. And these two, so 2020, so we've got the 2 and the 2, are saying no more. Absolutely no more. And the timeline that these two are referring to, when you, okay, I'll write it down, because as you know, there are codes within codes. So when they're saying no more, they're referring to this. And what does that have? All roads lead to. So if you've been following anything on the news, I'm sure you're very well aware of what I'm talking about. So there's no more. Okay, it's gone. Right, that's what those two wanted to say. They can all stand together. We've got the violet flame. Now, I was told something very interesting last night. And I'm going to pull. I've been doing this last couple of days, and I don't normally do this. I normally just, you know, take it at face, whatever comes out. But I feel really guided. There it is. Right. This violet flame energy that I've been talking about has changed to this. It's now crystal. So my mind goes into, because I'm part human, my mind goes into, right, as Saint Germaine being promoted, what's happened there, what's happened to the violet. I've not gone down that rabbit hole because my mind just goes into overdrive. But I'm feeling that this violet flame energy is now this. It's the crystalline energy. Okay. Who else have we got? Oh, right. Michael and Ashtar standing together. They look quite similar, actually. They look like brothers. So, Michael and Ashtar standing together. Call to action. Michael with his sword of truth. I was told to put this in the middle today, the sword of truth. I'm not going to say anything about the archangelic energy. There's a definite major shift happened, but I feel like we'll all feel that within ourselves, so I'm not going to go down there just now. But Commander Ashtar, like we said yesterday, call to action, we're doing it. It's still the fire energy, so we've still got like the red from Mary. But I feel like there's this calming blue coming in. This blue-white coming in now to... oh, right, okay. Right, so what they're saying is, if you look at a barbecue and you look at the coals, when you first light them and you get the fire going, that's what Mary's saying. It's this red-hot energy. But then when they cool down, they get that hot that they turn white. And that's when you know that you're ready to cook, your food's ready, everything's ready, you're good to go. That's what we're in now. Yesterday we were in this red energy of, kind of lighting the fire. Now we're in this blue ice, hot, cold, alchemic energy of we're good to go. Okay. And Krishna... I've said this before about Krishna with the peacock. It's time to shine. What do peacocks do? They strut around with the feathers. full display, and all the colours of the rainbow are within those peacock feathers, and all the colours of the rainbow are within this crystalline diamond light energy that you are carrying in your core. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognised. You are loved unconditionally. Okay, right. I'm going to pull 3 more masters from this book. Oops. And then, so we're being asked to strip back as much as we can now. Right, so one for the animals. So I've not pulled an animal card, but they managed to get here somehow. So they've done it this way. So they're asking me to get the animal cards, which I'll go and get. Okay. So I honour and respect all animals. Because they are heart-centered, animals on this planet are designed to have experiences that are different from ours. And this affects their ascension path as well as our own. Calling Archangel Michael to protect the animals and the unicorns to enlighten them. So Michael's standing with the animals today. And I'll go and get the animal cards because obviously they wanted to come in. I stripped it back because they said don't bring all the cards out. Just get the very, very basic ones. And I mean basic as in, the ones that I use most often. Well, let's see which animal comes out for us today. The wolf. Goodness, the wolf. Intuition. And I think it's a new moon, is it today or something? When the wolf shows up in your life, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. If you don't quite trust someone, or your own feelings or actions, use your instincts to guide you. The spirit animal will bring a sharp intelligence in dealing with important matters. So this goes back to this energy, I don't know. Okay, so where it says pay attention to what your intuition is telling you and your instincts, which feeling state are you in? Because if you're in ego, you're very likely to have a very polarised view of what this situation is. If you're in belief, you're kind of swinging from knowing to not knowing. If you're in knowing, you do have that sense of, but then you want to bring the alchemy of the I don't know and mix these two together. That's why it's called knowing, know. Okay, hope that made sense. Might get more clarity on that because it felt a bit wishy-washy. Right, Isis is here. I face my challenges with calm and strength. Oh, right, okay. I'm going to need this piece of paper quite a bit, I think, today. Calm, strength, calm, neutral, 0 point. Okay. That's what Isis is saying. So she's standing with Mother Mary. This card reminds you of the power of the feminine. Face your challenges with equanimity and courage. Keep your light bright and your energy pure, no matter what. So that's what these two were saying. Well, there's all 3 of them now. Isis as well. And Isis is 38, which is 11, which is master number. So it's this alchemy that we're looking at now. Okay. And then we've got Neptune. We had Neptune yesterday. Neptune is the... I kind of think of it as kind of like a watery planet. Or it's definitely a dreamy planet. But it's saying Earth Star Chakra. Connect with Neptune through your Earth Star Chakra and Archangel Sandalphon. But it's definitely Atlantis and Lemurian energy. So Neptune must be important if it came out yesterday as well. Right, on that note, because we've mentioned Archangel Sandalphon, I'm going to pull an angel card. Feeling excitement today as well, which I've not felt for a while. Right, that flew out. That came out yesterday. Intention. Sandalphon obviously wanted to come out with that message, but I'll just pull one more to balance the energy. Feels like there's a bit of an imbalance somewhere, and that will no doubt come out in a minute. Right. Oh, they want me to pull 3. Okay. That would probably be the alchemy then. I'm not sure if I showed you this or not. But I have now. They want 3. Love, right, and Sandalphon again, right. The intention is love. Right, so back to Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and compassion of the Christ, they're saying. Love, that looks a bit like the Christ timeline to me. The role of this solar gateway energy. And what Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene are saying is that they set the intention of love through compassion, through the compassionate heart. And that's what this human is doing. So that intention of the positive polarity is through the 0 point, through the heart. Okay, and look how calm and neutral this person is. So it's love and compassion. Okay. Right. Crystals. Let's do the crystals. And then Metatron wants to come in early. One. I'm feeling this number 6 again. I think we had number 6 yesterday. So for some reason number 6. Relief and repair, 36, which is a 9. This is the end of the Christ wounding timeline, is what I'd said. Because this is 333 energy. And we're going into 444. But what this card is saying, it's the end of the cycle, the relief that will come from this, and the repair, that the timelines are being converged now. And the crystal is crimson cuprite. I think we've had this one a couple of days ago. So standing with Mother Mary and Archangel Michael on this red energy. Okay, right. Oh, I'll pull another crystal. Let's pull those together. And then, I don't know where the crystal book is. Oh, it's there. Look. It's the ones I'm using now. As I say, I do try and give a nod to the, to the artists that have created these cards, because they're so beautiful, all of them. It takes such a lot of work. Peridot, green, bringer of joy. That's always a wonderful one to have. So again, it's compassion through the heart, love through the heart, and intention through the heart, which is the green. Okay. I did feel the energy's lighter today. Much lighter. Right, let's pull Metatron in, and then we'll do the fractals. Alright, so we've got leadership number 8. And they're going to pull 2, and then I'll put, right, and we've got number 8 again. Okay. So 8 is a number of infinity, right? So who are you standing with, Ashtar? Right, answer the call. Leadership. Mastery, we're all being called up now. Mary Magdalene. Master. Teacher awakens. We're leading the way. And notice how this one's wearing red robes. So again, it's like I said, it's through the base chakra. The lower chakras, the base, the sacral and the solar plexus. Right, so 80, so self-love and nurture, so that comes back to this. Make sure that you're getting enough rest, enough water, you know, look after yourself, look after your body. Love and compassion, Sandalphon is saying, for yourself. And that, to me, is the epitome of Mother Mary's energy. And the Divine Feminine. Okay. Because there's a shell on here, they're saying, and water's really important at this time. To cleanse it, bathe in it, obviously, shower in it, drinking it, anywhere where you can get a sense of a water vibration would be useful. Okay. Right, before I do the fractals, I'm going to pull a heart card. Same as yesterday, I have shuffled them. A new phase begins and brings with it new opportunities. This is a lucky and prosperous time when much that previously seemed impossible now is possible. Doors previously closed now open. The world is full of light. And as I said yesterday, because obviously this is the same card as yesterday, that's what I could feel, this light energy. That's what this crystalline light is. Okay. I'm sure we're all feeling it to various degrees. Right, let's do the fractals, because they've been shouting, me next, me next. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. Right, that's the Metatron book. They're the cards that I use. Okay, 24, so we've got another 6. I've been asked to pay special attention to the numbers today, which I normally do anyway, but... So we've got 88 and 66 so far. And number 11. And obviously Mary's going on the 22. The number 22. Right, next one. Surfacing. So this has been out 3 times. This is the 3rd time it's been out. It came out twice when I was doing the 13-day transmissions, and it's here again. So, you know, it could be, that basically is whatever you interpret it to be. Okay. And finally, Path of the Soul. $38, which is, to me, is an 11. So this is the Isis energy. Sorry, I'll just do that. So you'll get keys and codes from within you if you look at these. And 38 is this number. So that's the Isis card. Okay. Right. Why is that falling on the floor? You know, my guides don't flip in, just let the cards come out. They normally just throw them on the floor to get my attention. Right, so I said number 8, we've had 2 8s. This is the 3rd 8. That's a 7, that's a 1. So they've asked me to show these two because it's number 8 again. And we've got the 8 here. So the 8's very significant today. Okay, right. No doubt that'll come out in the numbers at the end. Right, do the astrology and then I'll pull the starlight ones and then we're done. Do the numbers. Right, we've got Leo. Now I said all along that Leo epitomises to me the number 8. I have no idea why that is. I don't think it's the 8th sign of the zodiac, but I just feel really strongly that this is the number 8. So I'm going with it because I'm going with my knowing. Metatron's laughing. I'm going with my knowing. Right, I just need one more. The 11th house. Right, so number 11 has come up again. That's 3 11s we've had. Where your cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends and social occasions. So this to me is the crystalline. Whenever I see this, it's the diamond light energy, crystalline energy within us. Watch out for the 11 11 11 because we've got 3 now. Okay. 11 11th house. Right. Sorry, I'm just seeing if I get anything from that. Right, this is number 8. I have no idea why, as I said, but I've been saying this all along. It's the crown energy of the gold. This is the gold. This is us. This is what we are transmuting this energy through the crystalline diamond energy, and that's what we're getting. My aura is this colour all of the time now. This is what I look like with my aura. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. So I think there is some Pluto thing going on, I'm not sure what, and there might be a Neptune thing going on as well, but anybody that's into astrology would probably know more about that. But there is definitely this energy of rebirth through this solar and all of this energy. So the fire energy is back, but as I said, it's tempered because we've got the fire energy here and the fire energy here, but it's just got this beautiful gold, ice, cool ice blue of Mother Mary's energy, the divine feminine. Okay. They say it's quite a tricky process to control fire. It has to be done by neutral 0 point energy, so it doesn't combust to an uncontrollable level. Right, let's do the star seeds, and then and again we've got the ice blue. I'm being drawn to the ice blue again. Nice blue at the back. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Right, okay, at this point in mastery, those timelines are converging and collapsing now, but if there is anything that you feel that isn't, you need to be in this calm neutral state to know what energy is yours, okay, and set the boundaries as well. I want a bit more clarity on that, please. Alright, Mary's coming in now, but one sec. So let me pull this card first. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. Right, so again, we've got this blue and the pink. And what Mary is saying about that, because we were saying about this empathetic starseed, it isn't your job to carry people with you. That isn't your job. You're not responsible for anybody else's actions except your own, is what Mary's saying. Now, she recognises that there are different paradigms that people are playing in. Some light workers believe that we can only ascend when the lowest person has ascended. Some light workers play in the paradigm of that we need to take everybody with us, and if we all don't go, then none of us go. So there's lots of different paradigms that you can play in, but your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You have your own answers within you, okay, as to what that means to you. And if you've watched my video yesterday, I talked about the vertical grounding, that it's really difficult at the minute to ground through this field of energy, because look at it. It almost seems too big to be able to ground that down into the earth through the crystalline diamond light. If you were coming in along the horizontal line here. This is basically what happened to me. I told the story yesterday, so I won't go through it again, but I basically pulled the energy up from within me, and this is what happened. But can you imagine my body trying to cope with that energy? It was too high vibration. So I ended up having to go and find a tree and discharge some of it. So my circuits were getting a bit fried. So be very aware of your mastery levels and what your, your knowing as to what to do if that does happen. But grounding this way through, I mean, look at this light here, this rainbow light. That's what's happening. Okay. Right, goodness. The numbers. I think I've covered everything. Numbers, and then Metatron wants the final. Oh. Right, so what the Ace of Spades then. Right, so now we've got 55. They just want me to shuffle them. One more. Okay. Right, so this 9 is tying in with this one. So we're burning off the carbon to get this crystalline diamond light purity. Okay. So this 9 indicates to me that we're at the end of the cycle now for burning off this carbon. Stepping into the 444 energy, it's all systems go for that. So that's the first one. In terms of sequence of numbers, I won't pull them out, but I've said this before about the energy. Look at what is happening when you see these numbers. So you might see 55, or you might see Ace 2 3 1 2 3, or you might see Jack Queen King. Whatever you see is pay attention to what's happening at that time. Okay, Michael's standing by. Why is that? Let me see for a second. Right, okay, so we've done that one. So I'm going to take the 55 first. So this indicates to me that there is still shadow work to be done with, and he's going back to counterpart energy. So I've stopped calling it twin flame, I'm calling it counterpart energy now. So with the counterpart energy, there is a shadow work still being done in a person, as a person. And when's the 5 day, please? So Friday, the 24th, there is some kind of elevation around this counterpart energy. That's all I can describe it as, really. Which is bringing it through the heart and transmuting the shadow energy. Okay. Right, Ace 2, 3. We had this, I'm pretty sure we had this yesterday, because I said, am I going to do the 1 or the 11? And I'm still doing the 1. So this is the 6. So this is the creation energy again. This card signifies to me the shadow energy for the creation, for the trinity of the 1. The 1 is the 3, the alchemy. You're not good enough. You're not going to be able to do it. Why are you even bothering with that? I'm having a virtual piano lesson today. I was due to have physical lessons starting this week, and that couldn't happen because of social distancing. So the teacher messaged me and said, would you consider doing an online lesson, you know, because I'm learning to play the piano. And I said, I absolutely jumped at the chance, because it was like, well, you know, we've got to be creative about these things. We can't let things stop us from progressing forward, and creativity is a massive, massive deal at the minute, because I spoke about that yesterday. So 6 is the epitome of the creation energy. So don't let that little voice, I could have said, oh well, I don't think it's going to work, or, you know, but I'm really going for it, because I can feel this shift in energy of we cannot do things the way that we've always done them. There is this new in the now crystalline energy that's coming in, which is the number 6. So that's standing with this. And if you look at that, that's the same. So it's talking about this one energy. Do what serves you. Do what you feel passionate about. You know, what's this energy? The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, passionate. Focuses on the importance of self-belief. So I will learn to play the piano by virtual lessons, because that's what I've decreed. Okay. Right, so that's those 3. I need another card for this, because I'm not sure what this 8 is about. Is this 8? Oh, right, okay. So, 8 and 7 of, gosh, I can't add up, of 15, that's the 5 and 1 is 6, sorry, that's the 6 energy again. So 5 and 1 is this. So what they're saying is, it all comes back to this energy. So we're burning off the carbon and we're going through the heart, and this is the crystalline diamond light energy. But it's all being done by the 6 through the creativity phase. Thank you for that. Right, this is 23. This is an initiation. And what I'm feeling here is that Mother Earth, so that this epitomises to me Mother Earth, the Queen, so Gaia, the new Earth, whatever you want to call it, and this light, playful energy. This is an 11. So this is a light, playful energy, but it also signifies to me 2 Earths. So the one that we had before, which was dense and pretty dark, and had a lot of anomalies within it. And this feels to me like the new Earth, which is a light, playful energy, which is the J is a 1. So it's the new start, it's the new beginning. Okay, right, so I'm going to pull one Metatron card and then we're done. Am I going to pull one Metatron card? He's given me 3. Okay. Right, so inner child work, here and know me, again that's a number 9, relief and repair, because so this could be some inner child work going on still with the star seeds, but I also feel that this is a nod to what I said earlier in the transmission about the children and Mother Mary coming in to say no more. That's all I'm going to say on that. Okay, and we've got healing, pause to receive. So if you don't sit and be, and that's why part of the reason why we're in social distancing is because we've had to sit down and be this through this crystalline light energy. We're receiving all these beautiful rainbow colours now. Okay. And then finally, number 2, review and reflect, time out needed. Well, you know, it's 2020. Look where we are and look what we're doing. So there's no more important time than this too. And then Michael is saying, because the colours are the same here, is saying call on that stream of energy. It doesn't have to be this. Call on that stream of energy to within you through the divine crystalline light to illuminate the way for you. Review and reflect. So review and reflection and R. So R&R, we say R&R is in rest and recuperation, don't we? It's a saying, R&R. And we've also got the R&R here, relief and repair. So that indicates to me that through this master number 11, because we've got on the 9 and the 2 here, that there is an alchemy going on of our ability for inner healing within ourselves, standing in our mastery. Okay. Right, as always, that was a bit of a meandering journey. Thank you for listening and watching. I'm not sure when I'll be back, because I'm just going with the flow at the minute and doing, unless it's a specific portal timeline, I'm tending to just go with the flow. But I hope you enjoyed this transmission, and thank you for listening and watching. Bye.